Mitch Jackson, Jackson & Wilson, a California personal injury and wrongful death law firm. I'd like to go over 5 simple steps that you can take to help protect your legal rights after an accident or after something bad has happened to you or a member of your family. The first step, the first thing you need to do is you need to make sure you do not discuss the facts of your accident, the facts of the incident, circumstances surrounding the extent of your injuries, and anything relating to that with anyone. Don't discuss the facts of your case with anyone. The only person you should discuss the facts of your case with is your lawyer. The reason that's important is that all communications between you and your attorney are protected by the attorney-client privilege. Those communications are confidential. And to keep that confidentiality intact, it's important that you direct all communications to only your lawyer and no one else. You can't talk to your spouse, your children, your friends, your neighbors about what happened to you in an accident or what injuries you sustained in an accident. Those communications might be misinterpreted and they can be used against you. So just make sure that all of your communications go directly to your lawyer. The second step to help protect your rights is not to give any statements, whether it's an oral statement, a telephonic statement, an email or online statement where you fill out a questionnaire. Do not give any statements to the other side's attorney, to any investigators, and especially to claims adjusters and insurance companies, whether it's your insurance company or the other party's insurance company. Once again, coordinate all statements through your lawyer. Let your lawyer decide whether or not you should give a statement, and if a statement is given, the facts and circumstances surrounding the statement. How is that statement going to take place? In most instances, we do not let or allow our clients to be statementized, and chances are that probably applies in your case too. So step number 2 is do not give any statements, oral, written, or otherwise, to any third parties. Make sure you deal directly with your attorney on this issue. The third step you can take to help protect your legal rights is to not sign any documents relating to the incident that caused you harm. Many times after an accident, after a collision, after something bad has happened to a personal injury victim or a family involved with a wrongful death, they'll be contacted by insurance companies, claims adjusters, investigators, all looking to have the injured party or other family members sign written releases in exchange for payment of money, or to take written statements that they'll then ask you to sign under oath. The best protocol, the best way to handle this situation is to simply be polite and be firm, thank the person for contacting you, and let him or her know you will not be giving any statements, you will not be signing any documents, and then coordinate all the above with your lawyer, okay? Make sure your lawyer handles all of these details for you. It's very, very important that you not sign any documents until you first discussed all the details with an attorney and have received proper counsel as to what's in your best interest. The fourth step you need to follow to help protect your legal rights is do not compile information. Do not put together a diary. Do not take notes about your injuries or the facts of an accident or something that caused you harm. Don't sit down and keep track of all that information until you first discussed your case with an attorney. The reason I'm bringing this to your attention is that there's a right way and a wrong way to compile and preserve information. We want to make sure that any information you put together is protected by the attorney-client privilege and or the attorney work product privilege. In order to make sure that happens, there's a certain way to keep track of all this information. So make sure you obtain proper legal counsel as to the best way to keep track of this information before you start doing so. The fifth step, and one of the most important steps to protecting your legal rights after something bad has happened to you, is to always make sure to keep your lawyer up to date as to your current address, phone number, email, and travel schedule. If you're planning on moving, discuss your move with your attorney before you move. If you're changing contact information, discuss it if you can with your attorney before doing so, or notify your lawyer immediately of any new address, phone number, email address, or if you're planning on changing locations, leaving the state or leaving the country. All of these things can have a big impact on your case. An attorney's ability to immediately communicate with his or her client can sometimes be critical towards getting a case settled, getting an issue resolved with your best interest in mind. So it's real important that you keep your attorney up to speed and up to date with respect to all of your contact information. Well, I hope you found these 5 steps valuable and informative. And if you have any other questions, give us a call anytime. Our number is 1-800-661-7044. You can also reach us at our website. Our address is www.jacksonandwilson.com.